my God. Oh my God.
A man who had been paralyzed for 25 years was actually taken by police as a suspected home invasion robber. The protagonist of this absurd and unbelievable incident is Charles Reed, who has spent 25 years in a wheelchair. This jam began when his ex-girlfriend, Catherine Jensen, suddenly called the police, claiming that Charles had broken into her home and robbed her.
He kicked in the door. I ran. He choked me out. Tried to get the keys from my hand of my truck.
Based solely on this report, Officer Kinley Belletti issued an arrest warrant for Charles. 9 months later, completely unaware of the accusation, Charles voluntarily went to the police station to turn himself in, hoping to clarify the situation. Unexpectedly, the moment officers saw him, they ignored the fact that he was paralyzed and immediately prepared to handcuff him. During the handcuffing, Charles, unable to stabilize his body due to muscle loss, fell straight out of his wheelchair. For someone who is paralyzed, a fall like this can be life-threatening. Yet the officers left him lying on the ground for a full 3 minutes until a supervisor arrived and finally helped him up. The supervisor sensed something was off and reported it to the chief, only to be met with a firm response.
It's a ruse, man. It's an obvious attempt not to go to jail, sir.
Some officers disagreed with handling the case so rashly.
Because I'm looking at his legs. I got a couple of relatives that are quadriplegics.
And even Belletti began to suspect that he might have been misled by a false report. In the end, the police department had no choice but to release Charles. But there was no apology, no compensation. After multiple failed attempts to communicate with the department, Charles had no choice but to hire a lawyer and file a lawsuit, seeking an estimated $2 million in damages. So, do you think the police department should be held responsible for this outrageous arrest? Share your opinion in the comments.